morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. If you're new here, I am a middle-aged mama of three beautiful adult now children. My children are from 21 to 27. Forgetting how old my kids are. And I have two channels. This is my second channel. I have a YouTube channel that is fashion and lifestyle, and that is called just Southern Yankee. And then this one is my second channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. We're going to play with some new stuff today. So if you watched one of my last videos, I used the Jouer sample serum, the foundation serum. I think I am going to buy this. I'm just still testing out shades, but the other day, yesterday, I tried, well, you haven't seen the video yet because it's not up yet, but I tried Pebble, and I really liked Pebble. This is a much deeper shade. This is Cashmere. So let me just show you. Pebble worked for me, so I think this might be really, really it's probably going to be too light. Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's not too far. Okay, so I did Pebble right here, and that was a really good shade for my skin tone. Cashmere is right here. So we are going 1, 2, 3, 4 shades deeper. And if I can't do it, I can't do it. I'll take it off and I'll start over. But let's try it. Now with this, you open these up and they're drops. They're like a liquid. And you're literally just going to put, let me just do one good drop. Well, that was 2. All right, so let's start by covering up my mess right there. Oh yeah, this is going to be a little darker for sure. I mean, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But you saw how little I used. This has excellent coverage. It buffs right into the skin. And just a couple of drops does your entire face. And then you can add more. Like, you saw what I used, hardly anything. And look at that coverage. It's amazing. So I am going to put more on so I can get my forehead. Also, I tanned my face this morning with a gradual slow release self tanner. So I think we're also going to, the skin's going to be darker by the end of the day. So that's also why I thought, oh, it makes sense to try a little bit of a darker shade. This one, I think it says was good for medium. Let's see if it tells me. It'll tell me in that booklet. But I think it was like medium tan. Okay, hold on. Medium skin with peachy undertones. Now, I have pink to neutral undertones. I usually wear a neutral because that's the best for me. But I could also try like one with pink. But this is peachy, and honestly, I don't think that looks bad. And excuse my hair because obviously it's not done. I just washed my face, so I had thrown it up. We are going to go back in and use our Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I really like this. I think the best way to use this is down here it is, it's on the floor. My cats steal these. Do your cats steal these? Do you have cats? I have 5 cats. Actually, today, update, if you guys have been following my lifestyle blog, the 9-year-old feral cat that's been in my bathroom for the last 2 months because he's had a very bad leg injury. He is, I'm just going to lay that down because it got a lot on there, but he is going to his forever home today. And he is going to live out the rest of his days on a beautiful farm. He's got a nice catio. He's got a barn that he's going to be able to rule the roost. He's going to have a female friend that's also semi-feral kitty cat that she has for a mouser cat, and he's going to be doing the same. So we're taking him this afternoon to meet his forever home. He's such a sweet cat, especially being feral. You know, usually you can't pet a feral cat. We can pet this guy. Robert can pick him up and hold him to his chest. He'll hiss at you like once, and then he's fine. So he's just not a mean cat, you know. He's scared because he's never really been around people. So he's been living outside in the elements for 8 to 9 years, the vet said. No home, never had a home. And we picked him up because his paw, oh, it broke my heart. His little paw looked like somebody dipped it in acid, and he had no, like from here down, he had like no fur on his little paw, and it was just a bloody mess. So it was $500 to get him fixed and to take care of him. We had to do about 3 or 4 rounds of antibiotics for him to heal him. And they said, if this last round doesn't work, we're going to have to take his leg, and he would be a tripod, which is fine for cats. They can walk on 3 legs, but Robert and I really wanted to save his leg, and we did. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is the Ambient Luminous Flush by Hourglass. What a beautiful color. This is one of the minis. Oh, it's so pretty. And so Hourglass has some of the best powder blushes and just powders for your skin, highlights that I've ever dealt with. They're soft and they build up, and they don't show texture, more texture or anything. I think if we were to criticize Hourglass at all on their blushes, would be that their range has not been good. But they did recently, like last year, come out with some darker shades, which we were all happy to see. And actually, their blushes are so kind of, I'm just kind of going all the way up and just sort of making a frame of my face. But you can use the darker shades even on lighter skin too. Just go light. These are, they just build nice. All right, we have a new palette. I do have to be a little good. I don't want to go cray-cray because I'm meeting somebody for the first time today, and I don't want to have weird eyeshadow. And of course, I'm about to use a very, very pigmented purple palette. And there's no transition shade in here other than this one, which I'll lay that down to start us. But I'm going to have to go into, well, I could probably use, I'm going to use this fuchsia as my transition, even though that's dark. I think we could do that. What I'm looking for right now, though, is my primer for my eye primer. And maybe today the goal will be to clean this mess up, because when you have this much stuff, you can't even find it on your desk. And do you guys want to see my whole collection? I need to clean it up, get it organized, and maybe I can do that with you guys. I have a massive collection. I think you guys might pass out if you really knew how much stuff I had. I had showed a friend of mine once just the palettes. There's more upstairs too. And there's this big unit here that I have. It's like a big thing, and then I've got like a 4-drawer thing too that's filled with palettes and makeup. The desk is filled, this table is filled. I just have more than any person would need. Let me find a primer. All right, I'm trying these out. These are from Sheglam. They are So Long Fallout Butterfly Eyeshadow Shield. You can cut these, so I'm going to use these just to get a nice uplifted look. And then when you're done, you could put them under you could also put them under your eyes to get the fallout gone. But I'm going to use them just to make sure we're blending in a nice upward sweep. But like I said, there's a couple things you can do with these. You can put them under your eyes so you're not dealing with fallout, especially if you've done like what I did today and did your base first, which I always do. And then on my eyelids for the primer, I've used this recently, and I do really like this primer quite a bit. This is the Thank Me Later primer, eye primer. Let me get up here a little bit, because I always take my eyeshadow way up. I actually didn't pull off, there's another sticker down here, and I just pulled off the sticker by my eyes here. There's like 2 stickers that are 2 peel backs. So, and this is one butterfly, and you can use these also to do eyeliner to get a straight line. So we might do that too. We'll see. I will let you guys know what I think about these, but they were very, very inexpensive. Looks like there's a couple packs in here. Yeah. I think I actually took 2 out of the same pack, and I think I did. You're supposed to take, they go like this. You're supposed to take 1 from each pack. I didn't realize that, so that's why mine look different, but it's okay. They both have like an edge that's pretty similar here. Maybe I could, let me just see if I put this back on here. So it came with like little stickers that come off. I could probably grab one from the other bag. Let's see if we can get it better, because I want them to be even. I don't want to have like lopsided eyes, you know? All right, so basically you just peel off that. You can peel the whole thing off if you want, but I'm not going to. And then you just put it like that. Go up a little bit. I just want it like kind of at the corners. Maybe we'll try this to do our eyeliner as well, just to see how it works. I mean, I don't really know if it's gonna work or if I'm gonna end up with a huge mess, but we'll try it. All right, so yes, I think what we're going to do now is start with that. I'm gonna lay this down first, and then I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is the Sweet Violet from violetvoss. I don't know anything about this palette. I don't know if it's good, if it's not good. We're just going to start with this creamy shade, which is like just, you're not gonna see much unless there might be a little bit of color on this brush, but you're not gonna see much with this. This is just to get the tackiness, get rid of the tackiness, and give ourselves just a smooth base to work on, because this is skin tone color, so yeah, there's not much there. I'm going to bring you guys in now. Oh, let me move over because now I'm crooked. Okay. Wanted my Rephr 16. This is a big blender, Rephr 16. I am going to go into this fuchsia shade, and there's no colors on here. Interesting. There's no colors on the palette. There's no colors on the back. Maybe it was on the outer box, which I threw out. So a lot of pigment here. I'm going to tap off. We're going to use this, and we're going to go in and lay it down. And I guess we're doing another. I've done so many like purple looks lately. I did a very neutral look yesterday, and I'm kind of craving those neutral looks a little bit because I think I've just been doing so many colorful looks, but it's that time of year. It's like summertime, and you want some pretty shades, you know? All right, well, it's blending okay. I think that'll be fine for the shade that it was. There's a little something right there. So I started it a little bit closer down here, and then as I got it in there, then I started doing little baby circles like this, and just to help kind of blend out the edges. The other thing you can do is take that original light shade, we'll go back to the shade, and go, after you get it laid down, go over the top, just the top edges, and with the light nude shade, or any kind of light shade. I mean, if you had a lighter lavender, you could go up with that, which I could have done here with this. And that just gives you like blown out, a very pretty blown out look. All right, so let's get the other one going. All right, so now we're gonna take that same color like the other one. See, all right, and go ahead. I always lose things. And lay that at the top of it. Just give it a little bit of a blown out look. Okay. Maybe need to lift a little right here still. Your eyes don't have to be perfect when you do this, guys. Your eye shapes are going to be different. One eye shape is going to be different. I'm sure you find if you're doing your makeup, like me, that, you know, one eye's easier to do than the other, but that's just because our eyes are different shapes. All right, so now I'm going to find a little bit of a smaller one. This is a new brush that came in, I think my glossy box. I got 2 of these. And I'm going to go into this dark purple here, and we're going to put that in the outer corner. That's very pigmented, just be careful. It's really pigmented. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Purples are hard to do. A lot of times you'll get a lot of patchiness with purples. I'm not having any issues with this though, just yet. All right, okay. We do have some glitzy shades. Let's do this one right here on the outer corner. See it? I feel like this is missing like one more like really like pop shade. There is a beautiful peach shade that almost seems, it looks like it's a little bit more, I'm gonna swatch it. It looks like it's a little out of place in this palette. We're gonna try it actually, right here. Right up next. Actually, I think I like that combo together. The purple and then the little peach pop. So maybe it does go. Maybe they did know what they were doing when they created it, huh? And I'm just using my fingers. All right, go back into the purple a little bit, get that on there more. Beautiful. All right. So that's what we have so far. So let's move these now. Oh, look at that. Yes. Okay. Keeping with that line, but now we're gonna, I don't want it super close actually because I want to come down. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go in with this, which I think is a shimmer, and yeah, it is. It's a shimmer, but we're gonna go in at the bottom here and just sort of just smoke this corner out with this shade. That's pretty. Not unhappy with it. I think I got some in my eye there, friends. All right, so now we're gonna go with the light fuchsia shade that we used as our transition, and we're going to put that right here. Beautiful. And now I'm gonna find a different brush to do the peach shade. I'll use this little pencil brush from Bling Brushes right here. It's not really a pencil. Oh yeah, it is. All right, we're gonna take that same peach shade and we're gonna start in a corner and pull it down to the fuchsia shade. And then I think this is a fine color to do for inner corner highlight as well. And you know me, I like to push this shade up. So I think that came out good. Do this one. This is one of the prettiest shades in here. It's a purple palette, but this peachy shade is gorgeous. It's really pretty. Pull it up. And I'm gonna go in with my finger. Looks like I need a little maybe concealer. I always have like dark there and it's just the way it is. Okay, that's great. All right, I've got this gray charcoal liner. We're gonna do, it's actually very pigmented. I've used this a lot. Now there's some in my eye. I'm gonna smudge that because I'm a little bit of a mess. Yeah. All right, now I have to do the top liner. Got this Huda Beauty on. Let's see, we can do this liquid one. Doesn't want to stand up. Let's just try this because I don't know what this is going to be like. Looks like I already messed it up. Pretty sure I already screwed this up, guys. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. All right, part of the problem that I was dealing with was that this is dried out. This is the Huda Beauty. It didn't last very long. I'm gonna put that in my empties. So I went in with the Milani Stay Put Matte, which is a 17-hour wear one. I am gonna put some lashes on because I feel like this look needs it because the liner is so heavy. So hang tight, I'll be right back with some Ardell lashes. All right, I'm just cleaning up under the under eye because I forgot, and then I'll fix my blush. But I definitely need a little bit of coverage under here this morning, and right there. This is just the Ulta's concealer. A little puffy today. A little puffy. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of Miss Pat McGrath under the eyes, just a little. Just to set that. And then I'll fix my blush. We gotta do highlight, powder, and lipstick. And I have a new lipstick to try out too. So going back into our gorgeous blush. Pulling it up. There's lots of ways to do your blush. If you want, like if you have a very thin face and you want a fuller look, you can focus it more in the apples of your cheeks. If you're looking for more of a lifted look, maybe you're older and you feel like your face is, your skin's droopy or whatever, then go up like this. Just pull it up. Okay. Happy with the blush, looking gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gonna go back in with the Becca in the color Moonstone for our highlight. And we're just gonna pop a little right here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oops. And also our nosy, because you need a bright nose. You know, like a little shiny nose never hurt no one. And, oops, go in the hole. This is my new favorite powder from Jouer. We're gonna use this to set our face. This is just gonna be an all over. It gives you a nice, soft look. It's like a, not super matte. I mean, it's a matte powder, but it kind of softens everything and blends everything nicely together, and I've been really happy with it. So that's the Jouer powder. I have it in the color Light Clair. Okay, all I need is lips, And I have this new lip from Hourglass. This is Confession. It's a lipstick duo, and it actually has, so it has 2 colors to it. Let's see how this works. I think they're like, it's a refill, but it's a refill of a different color, it looks like. I don't really know how this works, so we're gonna try it out. It looks like a weapon, like it could hurt you people. All right, there are directions, which is always concerning. I'm not good with directions. All right. I see something on my, oh, I had a big old fuzzy on my eyelid. Tell me guys when that happens. All right, so let's look at the 2 colors. I'm gonna just swatch them. Ooh, that's really dark. Okay. And then this one's a neutral. So you can see the real dark shade and the neutral. I'm gonna go with the neutral shade today. Let's go ahead and get our lippy lips on. I'm gonna do a darker edge. I'm gonna go in the Charlotte Tilbury and I'm gonna do a darker edge and then blend it into that light shade. I have some lip oil on too because trying to keep the lips looking fresh, friends, not dry and crusty. We don't want that. All right. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is in the color Hollywood Honey, and it's Charlotte Tilbury. Love Charlotte's lip pencils. Even though I'm going over wet oil, it's still picking up. Let's see how this lipstick does, because I might have to wipe this oil off. No, I think it's good. It's pretty. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a win. I like that a lot. All right. That's a good color with that honey color too that we used for the liner. All right, I think I'm done. I just gotta do my hair, which I'll do in a little bit. I'll be back to show you guys a final look. I am going to go ahead. I've been using this Ofra and I'm loving this for the summer. It really gives your skin just a beautiful just sheen and glow. So I'm going to, this is the Body Glow and it's universal. I got this in PR from Ofra, but it was a year ago or so, so I don't know if they still have it, guys. So, but if it's still available, I'll link it because it's so great for summer. It dries down, you don't even feel it on you. It's not sticky. What's one of the big problems I've had with, what's the one I tried? Fenty has one, and it was like an oily, sticky mess, and it never dried down, and I hated it. I just ended up giving it away or throwing it out or something. I just really hated it. So, but this is pretty, and I feel like my skin looks really healthy. Granted, I used that cashmere color on my skin. Let me know what you think about this foundation color. I'm gonna be right back with my hair done. This hairstyle's so easy. I actually just took my hair out of those hair bows, scrunchies, whatever. My sister made fun of me for calling them hair bows. I don't really need to do anything with it. I just ran my fingers through it. That's so easy. So easy. Sometimes I like to keep this part down like that and then tuck this behind my ear. This is such an easier hairstyle for the summer. I actually cut a little piece off of it yesterday though, because there was like one piece he missed and it was too, it was wrong. It was too long and it wasn't sitting right, and it was over here, and I just snipped it so that they both kind of come in. I snipped it at an angle. So let's go in the light and let's look at these. Well, first of all, I'll zoom in this way. Hold on. Let's look at the eyes. I think this will be good. I love that peach shade. What do you guys think about this palette? I want that blended a little bit more. Let's do that. Just a little bit. I really like this shade. I wish this palette had more of these, of these pops in it. You can see that that shade is the sparkliest of all of them, and it would have been nice to have a little bit more of that in this palette. But actually, I think that that weird peach shade, which I thought was originally not the right shade for this palette, like it didn't feel like it goes, it looks quite beautiful. It looks quite beautiful with these purples, so not unhappy in the least. Okay, my friends, I have to clean. I will put some pictures at the end in the sunlight and natural light, and then in the sunlight for you, like usual. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have everything linked that I'm able to link. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is still available, but and I'll link those butterfly things too. I actually saw those on Tati Beauty's channel first, and she bought a bunch of their makeup and stuff and really liked it, and they worked really nice. They worked really nice for up here, and actually they worked good for the wings too. I think the wings are fine. I think I just used the wrong thing to start with. All right, so stay tuned for the photos. If you're new, definitely hit the like and the subscribe button so you see more videos, first impressions, multi-looks. We're just gonna play with makeup here. I'm not a professional makeup artist in any way. I just love it. I actually learned from YouTube how to do my makeup. So, and I'm not perfect at it in even a little bit. You know what I did forget? Let's go in with our Jaclyn, because I forgot to do my brow highlight. What is wrong with me? I'm using the color Sparks, which is this down here, this like yellow citrine shade. We'll pop a little highlight right in there. Just like that. Beautiful. So one thing I'm not afraid of is color. I love color. You only live once. Color it up, friends. Have fun. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit right in there over the peach that we did. Just a little sparkle. A little brightening there. All right, that is it. Enjoy the photos at the end, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Sip your chai, you got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way. No one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else. Everyone knows you're doing well, so well, yeah. Not a worry in the world, you ain't scared of